I wanted to show you the WISE chart, the start of WISE blockchain in January, when there was some FOMO and it went to $1, but then it crashed down. Volatility got very low and now it is 50, 60 cents. So this is pausing right now. But you have your stakes and you are in, and right now I don't play with this stuff because the Ethereum fees got very high and Ethereum takes a long time to get back to cheap fees, maybe 2 or 3 years for this Ethereum 2.0. Meanwhile, I have also some shitcoin mining. You see, this is in milliseconds. The blocks are and the hash is coming in, and you get some shitcoins, maybe $5 a year in a bear market, now a little bit more with CPU. But when you get 1,000 shitcoins in one day, you now can only get 50 shitcoins in 2 days. That means there is much interest in crypto. We are in the macro bull run now already since December 2020. So let's have a look at the Bitcoin mega bull run. So this is the current bull run in Bitcoin with 42,000 Elon Musk floor and now 57,000, and from December we went up. This was the 3,800 breakout, the end of the bear market, the signal to buy. And then after 2.5 years, this was the setup, easy squeezy Japanesey, and boom. And maybe it goes further. If so, there is a strategy to follow for the next dips in this bull market with the next targets I can show you. So here is my plan for the next dips with the targets from Crypto Sniper, and he had a target of 36k and he sold and then got back in at 29, 27, but Bitcoin went up to 42 and then sold off. So if you reach the target, it can overshoot or it can a little bit less, be a little bit less. Now we had just a correction, the fourth correction in the macro bull. I sold a bit of my positions at 54k and got back in at 90, at 94. At 45 I sold and 94 I got back in. So I had a 10% bonus on part of the position. So this was a good exercise. I missed the second and the third, and the first was very good, the first correction. But the next corrections are coming at the next levels. It's the 72k, around about the 90k and the 108k. And this is Bitcoin, so Ethereum, you have to get out of Ethereum also when Bitcoin reaches its tops. And if possible, the leverage trading will only make you lose Bitcoin, so I would never do that. I would secure and maybe be happy with a 10% dip and get back in and increase the Bitcoin, because most people lose their Bitcoins, and that is also the game of regulation which will come in future years. They may buy all the Bitcoin in America with Tesla, and the Fed will buy all, and then America will hold 80% of all Bitcoins, and that would be a way to regulate it, I guess. This is only my speculation about future regulation. So let's have a look at the dips. So these are my dips I am preparing. Dip number 5 from the 72 or maybe 18k down some 10, 15, 20k, and then back up to the next FOMO, 90k, another 20k dip maybe, and then the 108 next target from Fibonacci's. There would be a dip too, and I guess this may happen this year. And the very top could be maybe next year, next spring, we don't know. Most people will think the macro bull market will end in December. It started in December 2020 and 2017 ended in December, but maybe this time it will be quite some kind of different macro bull market, because there was a big setup and we have institutions coming in and buying it up and maybe regulating it later when they buy up all bitcoins from the traders, from the leverage exchange, from the FOMO YouTubers who get money to trap the people into some exchange to lose the bitcoin. So the Elon Musk, Tesla and all other control companies can buy it up and later sell it to the Fed to control it before it goes too high. Because when Bitcoin is about $500,000 or later even higher, then it is bigger than the gold market, and it would be an alternative to gold and to the dollar. So there has to be a way to buy it up, and they need also an ETF in the USA to regulate Bitcoin and the people not to hold their Bitcoins by themselves. But if you want to trade Bitcoin, you can do it in your bank account, in your brokerage. We have a very good company, 21 shares now. They have a very good Bitcoin ETF and they have their custody with Coinbase. So this is very good to trade in your banking account. Before it was Vontobel Bank who made a Bitcoin tracker, but they really did not understand cryptocurrency very well. They did not buy. It was $600. They could buy it and build something, but they did not want to do it. They only want to make money from trading. So they also have a big spread, 1%, and now they have 4%, which they take from this tracker every year. So I did not buy this one. I got out and got to the 21 shares because 4% is much too much. Even the American Grayscale has only 2%. So this is your Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. It had a premium. It was always higher than Bitcoin, but now it's 10% lower. So it's 0.9 of a Bitcoin. So this is the value of 50k Bitcoin, but the real value is now is 56, 57. So it is 10% below the price. Very strange product. But the Americans have to make a real ETF if they want to regulate and control Bitcoin in the coming years. Another very good product I bought in my brokerage banking account is the Ethereum tracker from XBT Provider, a Swedish company, Swedish Nasdaq. This is very good to hold your Ethereum and to make profits and to sell some top and buy back 10% cheaper and then go to the next high. So this is a very traditional XBT provider. They also have Bitcoin, of course, and you can trade it in your brokerage account if you're not American. So the Americans, they have to use this Grayscale product. So here once again the WISE price, very low on low volume. It will break out later. Maybe this is the fair token built like the Richard Hex coin, but not as a scam. It is very well distributed, but it has no adoption until now. But I have locked some in and we will see, and I will play around with it maybe in 2 years' time when we are in another bear market, when I get low fees on Ethereum, because now it's much too expensive. $100 fee, if you have even $500 you want to trade, it's impossible. You cannot change tokens, it costs way too much, so it's not a good time for playing with DeFi. I will buy my NFT from Picasso in the bear market when I can buy it, like I did with the CryptoKitties for 20 cents in early 2020. So do your Bitcoin investments, your anti-inflation game in your banking account. Follow the Crypto Sniper, which has very good analysis and he knows the targets. And if the bear market goes on, this would be some kind of target. You can get out and later get in cheaper with the dip. Another 5th, 6th and 7th dip in the 2021 crypto macro bull from the 1st of May in Bitcoin and Ethereum likewise.